What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have India's GDP doubles set to surpass Japan. And I'm not surprised, bro. India right now is on a rise. Like, it's absolutely insane the trajectory that India is on right now when it comes to their economy. And as their economy grows, and they develop more and more, India gets into that conversation, superpowers in the world. So, as this next decade, next 2 decades, 3 decades pass, I think India is just going to continue to progress and continue to keep striving upward, and they're going to be on that superpower stage. Before we jump into this, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and let's dive right in.
And we begin with some great news coming from the economic front as India has doubled its gross domestic product in decade at a whopping growth of 105% from $2.1 trillion in 2015 to $4.3 trillion in 2025, according to the
In
data
one
released by the
decade,
International
they
Monetary.
doubled. So now look at the next decade. What if they double again? 8 point something trillion. Next decade. Telling y'all, man.
Fund, India stands tall now as the fifth largest country in terms of GDP in the world after United States, China, Germany and Japan.
India shines bright again in global economy rankings. India holds the fifth rank in the world's top economies with a remarkable change real GDP of $4.3 trillion in 2025.
Jeez, US 30.3 is insane. China 19.5 trillion. Damn, look at India's percentage change. 105% is crazy. They will be coming for Germ. They're about to crack that top three. They're about to crack that top three probably within the next 5 years. India will probably be number three. I'm gonna say they're gonna be number three within the next 5 years. Um, to crack China and the United States is still a long way to go. Because geez Louise, those are ridiculously huge. But India's about to be number three on that list.
Compared to $2.4 trillion GDP in 2015, India's GDP rose significantly in 2025, along with the highest inflation adjusted growth of 105%
God
among the top 14
dang.
countries, surpassing major global economies like the United States, China, and Germany, as per the data released by the International Monetary Fund. In comparison, the United States and China's GDP grew by 66% and 76%, respectively, during the same period. The IMF
Yeah,
data also revealed that India, the world's fastest growing economy, is all set to overtake Japan and become the fourth largest economy in the world,
crazy,
as
bro.
the latter's GDP grew nil in the past decade. India stands tall as the fifth largest economy of the world. The United Kingdom's GDP grew by 28% in the past decade, while France saw a 38% growth in its GDP from $2.4 trillion in 2015 to $3.3 trillion in 2025.
That's just insane. Like, what is respond? Why is India's growth so much bigger than everybody else? Like 105%. The next closest is China at 76.
The United States remains the world's largest economy, with its GDP growing from $23.7 trillion in 2015 to $30.3 trillion in 2025. Analysts believe that with the government's proactive economic policies, bold structural reforms, and a sustained focus on ease of doing business, India is among the world's top economies.
Indian economy is
Yeah,
emerging quite rapidly at the global economy level. Now it is $4.3 trillion economy in 2025. So it has grown by 105%, which is the largest growth around the world during this period, whereas the China and US could not grow even half of that collectively. And now it is going to relegate Japan behind it, and Japan is now $4.4 trillion economy. So it is expected by the end of this year or early next year,
Hey,
India will be ahead of Japan to become the fourth largest economy.
go ahead, take a back seat, Japan. Go ahead, get to the back. You're not sitting with the big boys, no. It's time to get to the back. Germany coming for you next.
Because it's a growing new growth center by developing new states as the growth engines, new growth sectors around the economy, entire country.
As India marches ahead in its vision of being self reliant, the production linked incentive schemes for 14 key sectors are under implementation. It will give boost to the country's manufacturing prowess and ramp up exports. As on date, 764 applications have been approved under PLI schemes for 14 key sectors. 176 MSMEs are among the PLI beneficiaries in sectors such as bulk drugs, medical devices, pharma, telecom, food processing, textiles, and drones.
Jeez Louise.
In an era marked by escalating global trade tensions and persistent geopolitical uncertainties, the Indian economy has demonstrated remarkable resilience and robust growth, proving that global shift is real. Ayushi Bhatnagar's report for DD India.
Yeah, I feel like I said, their trajectory is just absolutely insane. They're going to continue to, I feel like, skyrocket at a high pace. Of course, the more money that you have in your GDP, the harder it is going to be to keep that rate of growth. Um, at a certain point, it just starts to slow down a bit. But with Modi at the helm, leading the country, you got so much infrastructure going into place right now. You got so much development still going on in India. And then I feel like a lot of Indians now are not like leaving the country in search of opportunity. There's so much opportunity within the country now that they don't have to, and so there's no brain drain that's going to continue going on. I think people are going to start staying in India after they graduate from college with whatever degree. I know a lot of Indian parents from videos I watch push their children into science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, into those different fields. And so, and of course, over in the US right now, you're going to get paid more to do the same job than you would in India. But I think that's starting to shift a little bit. And then now India's got the opportunity. Now you're making a bit more money. Now you'd be like, hey, you know what? Let's stay in India, help build India up. And like I said, with Modi at the helm, I think India's just on a great path. Y'all talk to me in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. And I would love to hear what year you guys think you'll crack that top three. You'll take Germany out of there. What year? I say within the next five, but I can't put a finger on exactly what year. I'll take a guess and say 2028. I'm gonna go with 2028. Y'all crack that top three. Talk to me in the comment section if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, get a video a thumbs up. Check out the next one. I will see y'all next time.